yet another example in college basketball that there are players at every single level. I don't care where you're playing. We've seen D2 players come up and had success going up against Ohio State, who has size and depth.
Micah Parrish. Out it finds Tamichi Johnson, the three strong.
Another dynamic guard in Bruce Thornton.
Here's Michi Johnson, he'll try again. This time he finds
a big amount of confidence. He wants you being aggressive offensively. It's the type of coach you want to play for.
Here's Jeremiah Johnson, his three. That's
tough stretches like this where the ball's just not dropping, and it's tough to get rhythm when you don't see it go through the hole.
Nice drop off from Michi Johnson. And there's
today with Devin Royal and Evan Mahaffey, both 6'6" on the front line. So welcome sight to see him.
There's Hall on the drive, and Green Bay.
But he's not happy with the defense right now. Green Bay hasn't taken advantage, but they've had 3 wide open looks.
Here's Anthony Roy going to work, and there's his first of averaging 6 points per game in his previous 2 against Green Bay when they played as league.
Able to get them a big lead midway through the first half.
Here's Preston Riedinger. 1 second to shoot. Off-balance jumper won't go on the year now from 3.
I love his little 3 celebration. He covers his right eye whenever he knocks down the triple.
Foster Wonders with the answer. But that's a guy that Doug Gottlieb told us today at shoot-around. He'd love it if he got to 9, 10, 11 threes per game.
Yeah, because they got to take so much pressure off this young man, Roy. You're not content to give up the 3. They just don't want to. They want to cut down on dribble penetration for the Buckeyes.
Inside Johnson with the lead. Did his radio show, then got done with a radio show at 5 Eastern time. Came over here, free throw line.
Jake Diedrich was not happy with his club and shoot around. They were shooting free throws and he was getting on them. Yes, nice double team between Parrish and Evan Mahaffey, trying everything they can to slow down Roy.
And there's going to be a bump and a travel. On the floor, matching up with the freshman Ben Tweedy from Australia.
Ben Tweedy has had some turnover problems, especially against Providence. He had 6 in that game.
Leave it back behind for Hall.
But Marcus Hall is a good-looking player. He can do a little bit of everything.
There's Hall. That one. So Thornton now will work it up the floor. Around the screen. Oh, nice slice to the rim from Mahaffey, who got the kind roll.
Oh, this is going up.
Oh, but Mobley stepped.
You play basketball all your life. Got to have a feel for where you are.
Ooh, Roy has his pocket pick. Mobley got it back. Mahaffey on the run. Trying to fit it in.
Lashing from his head coach. I expect to see more spirited effort on this end of the court.
Here's Roy turning the corner. Oh, rejection from the
Buckeyes.
Inside, Riedinger has to throw it out. 2 seconds, 1 second. Are they going to get the shot? They do, but it's an air ball and a shot clock lead. Mahaffey going to work. Inside.
Boy, Stewart moving his feet beautifully there. Cutting off the drive.
Inside, McRecky can't.
He's not the biggest guy, but you can tell he plays with a big chip on his shoulder.
Thornton can't get the roll, but there's Stewart to clean the glass. The follow won't go. Mobley waiting for him. Tweedy will turn the corner. Gets to the rim and a little bit of English. We got a chance to chat with him a little bit earlier today. And coach's son, and a real smart kid. Mahaffey inside.
I'm hanging in here, Kevin. They seem to have settled down a little bit. Not as many turnovers. They had that sequence of 4 straight turnovers, but
it's a baseline drive back out to Mobley and the extra pass to Parrish. Parrish will drive with the left hand. Offensive rebound, Devin Roy.
Nice crowd in here, but you got to be able to talk to one another to cover up for those defensive lapses.
Excellent save to Johnson for 3.
They just stay intact with the Buckeyes and try to develop some confidence here.
Looking for room on the baseline.
Defensively, maybe trying to deny that first pass, but they've got to protect their backside as well.
Here's Parrish's 3, no. Rebound and a foul on
the opportunity.
Micah Parrish will inbound for the Buckeyes. Mahaffey off the inbound to Michi Johnson. He's not been afraid to shoot the 3, and that's why.
Offensive end. Been a little hesitant, but not tonight.
4 for 6 from 3 for Michi Johnson as Anthony
does. Makes it look easy.
He's already had 3 games, 30 points or better. As Johnson off with that 3. And
a good closeout by Micah Parrish.
there's Wonders inside. The hook a little bit short. Recchi the rebound. 1 and done go the Buckeyes. Phoenix have hit 5 of their last 6 shots, and Roy with a heat check, and he's
He with that arc.
6'3" guard, listed at 175 pounds. Mobley to the foul line, no, and the rebound batted away, averaging almost 5 made threes per game, and 3 for 4 now with that 3 in the first half from three-point land. He's got 11, and then the ball out of bounds. Tipped out as it poked free. Able to get it back with 3 to shoot. Jumps to the corner. Colin White has to launch, and that's an air ball. Oh, but the fouls get straight years, which is a pretty cool thing. Anytime you're in the state of Ohio and you're tied with LeBron, that's a pretty good thing.
I agree, and that means you are a winner. Good sized body. You know he's a winner. Confident young man.
Wonders letting the traffic clear. The 3.
Nothing is forced. Bruce Thornton, one of the most efficient players in the Big Ten.
Here's Roy, step back 3. Won't go.
Green Bay's got to be careful here. Like the way they're trying to run a set play, take a little bit of time, try to get the matchup that they want.
Here's Roy. Steps to his right. That 3 rebounded by Parrish.
That chicken wing to get some advantage against his defender.
Ball poked free and a foul. Just the 1 more to go for Marcus Hall. Perhaps flip your knee on the way by. I'm just vague, foggy memories of those days.
Yeah, vague is right. Vague would be right.
Thornton with the 3.
You in Michigan.
He brought none to me, though. He just sat there and ate them right in front of me. I said, "Boy, I bet you wish you had these." I'm like, "Thanks, Jordan. Appreciate it." And there's another. Here's Royal. Drive it inside. Missed that one with the deep. Thornton around the screen, probing in the paint. Offensive rebound for Stewart. He'll take it up. No foul called. And the ball. Here's Hall, 15 on the shot clock, coming up on a minute to play first half. And that's a travel. The bump and the defense foul. He's 4 points away from the 1,000-point mark in his career. And the lob way off the mark.
The Buckeyes can get set.
Thornton to go to work around the Mahaffey screen. Finds Meechie Johnson. That 3 falls again.
Oh, good job denying.
Will not let him get to Roy. Now it finally gets to him, but look where he is, Stephen. And there's a foul with fouls to give. Thornton gets it from Riedinger, who will drive inside. That shot pinned by Mahaffey. 2 seconds. 1 second. Mahaffey's 3 will not go. And
Jake Diebler and his staff envisioned when these 2 guys are on top of their game, they can carry these Buckeyes.
Devin Royal had it poked free. Roy now to Stewart. Buckeye team 4-1 on this young season. Stewart, nice catch, gather and finish.
There you go.
And Jeremiah Johnson, good on the first. He'll get 1 more. Although I don't know Doug Gottlieb is a big mid-range jumper guy. Better make it.
That's right. That's what he told us to shoot around. Thought that was interesting.
Jumps that pass down the left side. Swinger step, and now Wonders lost a handle on it. Fast break opportunity for Ohio State. Parrish to the rim. He'll finish, and he'll go to the line for Parrish. Converts on Johnson. Bumped on his way in by Thornton. And Thornton just too strong. Took it away.
Yeah, that was a body blow.
Oh, and a nice feat. Being investigated for a domestic incident. No charges have been filed. But per Ohio State protocols, he's not with the team while the...
Evan Mahaffey can run the point, actually. And both those guys can guard pretty much anyone on the game this evening.
That's great to hear. Didn't you get a chance to chat with him over the summer as well?
I did. You know, his story is quite remarkable. But what do we call this? I got to be very careful because this is a sacred situation in these parts.
The 3 is good. A career high. But Recchi the rebound. Matt Brecky gave him some decent minutes in that first half. Splits drives and a foul on Sean. More time looking at even lower levels to find talent, like in the NAIA where he was last year at football. Football, the guy's shorter, he's smaller, runs a little slower. If you can shoot, you can shoot.
I agree.
On the drive, if you can dunk, but he cannot.
Cross-court pass from Marcus Hall. Right idea.
Roy again with the three. The 5.
Every M that you see is crossed out. So great tradition here in the Big Ten. And thanks for cleaning that up.
Here's Bruce Thornton.
Bruce Thornton directing traffic here.
Exactly what he wants. Up with it. Working against Mahaffey. Roy going to work. Driving baseline. The skip into the corner. The three. Up and down. Though, and Marcus Hall, usually a reliable scorer from out there.
Yeah, I tell you what, Anthony Roy's starting to set his teammates up.
Michi Johnson with a good take.
People getting after these guys. When you give your players a green light on the offensive end, you can command effort on the defensive end. We asked the coaches how to pronounce his name. Coaches are always butchering their players' names.
Always.
It's not just Doug Gottlieb. It's Everett.
To pick on Doug, but we can because he's in the media too.
Yep.
But it's uncanny.
It is.
Like you,
miscommunication, but trying to force Ohio State over the top.
And Mahaffey's three with the shot clock winding down won't go to foul. Here's Roy. Roy going to work against Mahaffey. Stops, pivots, the dump down, and then the little old freshman played against older players in Israel. 2 years of pro experience in their first division. Ball loose on the floor. It'll be a tie-up, and the possession arrow pointing. Mahaffey off the inbound. In the corner finds Mobley. There's the three. Game. Tweedy trying to get 2 of them back. He will, and a chance for 1 more at the line. Now Tweedy went down hard after that shot.
And it's some heavyweights out there.
Yeah, it's loaded out there.
I think Steve Pikiell, them coming off an upset at Kennesaw State. So business-like, Kevin, that in today's game, if you're not drawing attention to yourself, you don't get a
turnover.
Unbelievable. And in church leagues, guys can't take care of the ball like that.
Marcus Hall inside. Roy trying to probe.
You know what? Anthony Roy is not taking many bad shots this season. I've been impressed.
I tell you, there's not a gym big enough to hold his big head. But that's, I'm just saying what Sean.
It just comes so easy, don't they, Kevin? Nothing's forced. Everything's efficient.
Here's Roy going to work at his pocket.
He senses that they're losing contact with the Buckeyes, so he's going to do what he does best.
Inbound to Recky, and there's Tweedy to finish it up. Here's Mobley. Back out it goes. Mahaffey in the corner. The three up and off from. Here's Roy. Saw Thornton waiting for him on the baseline. Now working against Mobley. Underneath him, and he takes it off.
Ooh, good closeout by Tweedy. Mobley Jr. wanted that.
Mobley turning the corner, gets to the rim anyway, and lays it in. That's a with here.
No doubt about it.
Thornton. Jump stop inside, and a foul on the floor.
In the first half, Michi Johnson got the engine going. Second half, Bruce Thornton picking it up each other. Very difficult to match up with.
15-point game. Tweedy, little hesitation trying to drop it off. Then turnovers this half, though, for the Phoenix. That's been a problem. Buckeyes 21 points off turnovers tonight. There's 3.
Dynamic group to lead this ball club.
And a foul coming through the edge of the lane. Mahaffey. 11.
Yep. And that's the type of player that can just bust things wide open for you.
Averaging over 10 made threes per game. In the paint, Thornton fouled.
Post area and posting up opposing guards. That's a rare attribute for a point guard at this level.
And he's not afraid to use. Green Bay gave him battle, got him to 6 in the second half, got it within 6 rather, and then Ohio State really took control of this game. Hall inside. No Roy on the floor right now. Who will score for the Phoenix? Johnson will try. And the three won't go. The rebound. Bruce will try it again. Bruce Thornton going to work. Drops it off on the baseline, but it's taken away. O'Hara will push it up the floor for the Phoenix. Doesn't have numbers, and Thornton with the ball.
This is the spurt ability that we've grown accustomed to seeing early in the season.
Roy back to work again. He's got 24. And Riedinger, a foul called on Michi. One more for the...
Well, that's tough action to cover that Ohio State's running right now. Screen the screener. Trying to get Brett. Oop.
Mobley inside. Count the bucket. Wonders playing with 4 fouls. It's Johnson. Turning the corner. Inside and...
having to match some physicality against their opponents. Gotta be careful on that bounce.
Ooh, oh my, and that's a blocking foul. Offensive rebound for Recchi. Here's Roy. See if he goes to work against Stewart. Launching the three. That one off, and the rebound. The 6th Buckeye into double figures tonight.
He was fortunate on that one, Kevin. Looked like he was off balance. Was wise enough to use the glass.
Foul underneath.
But you talked about Ohio State playing Texas, Texas A&M, Auburn, and Kentucky. Purdue has played Alabama. Illinois has played Alabama. They played Arkansas.
Have a lot to offer in the college basketball realm. Here's Anthony Roy. Wants to go to work. Oh, that's a deep three, and it's good. Massive change on the floor as Ohio State has cleared the bench. Roy trying to take advantage, get some points. And
he was repeating what Jake Deaver once said. Uh-oh, here we go.
Yakovin with the offensive rebound. Big man going to work. The sky hook.
Oh. I mean, I recall he might have gotten one open look when the defense broke down, but everything else has been right there.
Good find from the big man.
Yep. One of our broadcasting colleagues.
Up the floor, and Roy is going to try to take advantage of that. The spin around, the three way off the mark. Fade away on the baseline is good, and he's into the scoring column for just the 2nd time this year. But that'll do it in Columbus, and a 1.